This episode of Trips to the Store has been brought to you with the help of viewers like you. Transmissions wouldn't be the show it is today if it wasn't for all of your support. Join our Patreon today at transmissionspodcast.com/support.
Welcome to the Transmissions Trips to the Store, where we show off all the awesome Transformer stuff we got this week. This video is part of our regular Transmissions podcast. You can check that out at our website, transmissionspodcast.com. We do 2 shows every week. Every Wednesday is Transmissions, a show all about Transformers toys and merchandise. Then every Friday is Transmissions Alt Mode, which is all about Transformers, comics, and media. So we got lots. You can subscribe to all our podcasts at transmissionspodcast.com/subscribe. Got lots of awesome shows to check out there. And we're going to review this week. We're going to review Transformers Beast Wars number 15. Dr. Pans is here, so we got to review a Beast Wars comic. And this is a pretty good one. So I'm hoping we even convert Darryl a little bit. We'll see. Don't give us an answer now. Don't answer now, Darryl. Don't answer now. We'll find out. We'll find out in alt mode.
He's got to love it. He's the number one Beast Wars fan.
Right.
So of course, Transmissions is powered by you. So thank you everyone out there who supports us on Patreon and PayPal. You guys help keep the show going. If you are not already a Donatreon and are not supporting the podcast, just go to transmissionspodcast.com/support if you want to sign up. You don't have to, but we appreciate it. We always appreciate the folks who do. Another way to help us out is to buy some merchandise from our TeePublic store, and that's at transmissionspodcast.com/shop. If you buy anything from TeePublic through that link, that helps us out. We are all showing off our Transmissions merch. Check it out. And Darryl's messing with the in your face a little bit. It's okay.
Sorry. It was a button. I wanted to push the button.
Push the buttons.
Show off your transmissions, Darryl. Show it off. There it is. Yeah. So you check out our merch, buy some cool transmission shirts. You don't even have to buy transmission shirts. You want to buy anything from TeePublic, just use our link and anything you buy will help us out. So transmissionspodcast.com/shop. All right. Well, let's jump right into the stuff we got this week. I'm going to go first because I don't have a lot of stuff this week. Just comics. So I already talked about Beast Wars number 15. That's what we're going to review this week. Little shiny there. But yeah, Beast Wars number 15. This is the John Jennings cover. You can see Optimus Primal and Megatron surrounded by the Vok. If the focus comes in there. So yeah. Of course, Beast Wars 16 is already out, so I have that as well. And that continues the story. I think the last issue is 17. I've also got the Beast Wars Annual, which you guys reviewed a few weeks ago. I wasn't here for that, but I think we had the writer Nick Marino, one of the stories in this annual, wrote in to thank us for reviewing it. So that's cool. And something Darryl, I know, is happy to see. This our last spot standing, the special IDW exclusive cover. I forget the artist's name, but this is the online exclusive cover that we really enjoyed. We talked about this a few episodes ago, how cool this cover is. I ordered a copy for myself, and I ordered a copy for Darryl. So,
Yay!
Darryl, you will be getting one of these. Little as Jeremy mentioned last week, it's a little disappointing that they don't use traditional bags and boards anymore. So that's a little weird that they just skimped on that. It seems like this shrink wrap packaging is a little bit probably cost more than just bags and boards. So why didn't they just go with the regular bags and boards? But it is what it is. But yeah, this is a cool cover, and glad I got it. So that's all the stuff that I got this week. I'm going to pass it over to Darryl.
Here I am. My store, I didn't mention it on the show, but they had mistakenly forgotten to give me my copy of Last Spot Standing. So when it came out, when number 1 came out, I didn't get a copy, and I looked on the shelf and it had sold out. So I was like, guys, I'm like the Transformers guy. You got to remember that I want a copy of this book. So he said, the guy said, well, I'll get it. I'll order another copy for you, and we'll have it for you in a couple of weeks. So I said, okay, that's fine. And because I'm there all the time, I didn't make a big fuss other than burning it to the ground, which I did. Anyway, the book came in, and I finally did get my copy of Last Spot Standing number 1. And it is the Alex Milne cover that I did want. So I do thank my store, Heroes here in London, for getting me the cover that I did want. So really great cover. Alex knocked it out of the park as he's known to do. So not really surprised. It's a great looking cover. So the toy I got this week that I alluded to that I went and picked up is a Studio Series 86 figure that has shown up everywhere and has finally started coming in at EB/GameStop here in Canada. So went and picked it up, and it is Starscream, Studio Series Starscream. And I've got this figure. It's the 86 figure, the Earthrise figure, just dressed up a little bit with a new hat. The Earthrise figure with a new hat. So anyway,
and new hands.
That's right. He does have new hands. So I popped him out of the box just for the show here. He looks good, but I think his head might actually be a little darker too. His face, I'd have to get them side by side to look, but he does look. He looks pretty good with all the accoutrement on him for Coronation. But the real reason I bought this entire thing because I wanted the chair. I wanted the stinking chair. The first ever mainline chair. I wanted it. So I bought it. This is an expensive damn chair, but it's going to look great with all the other Decepticons that I could have sit in it. So yeah, I got it, and it looks good. And it's got some storage on the back like they've shown for other stuff. But I'm really happy to have the chair with my Starscream. So Starscream looks great. The cape is a little, whatever, but it's plastic. I assume at some point there, one of those add-on companies might come up with something that'll give them a cloth cape. But the shoulder pads and the crown, that's the real piece that you want for this, and it does add enough to make them look really good. So I'm happy to have this. I've got a bunch of other pre-orders still waiting. They're coming in like at a snail's pace for EB here in Canada. So I'll eventually get some stuff in from them. I'm in no real big rush. I'm more concerned with finishing off that guy, my Radiatron. Move your head. There you go. So he's up there now, and just waiting for the rest of the guys to come in. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got this week. Comic and Starscream.
What are the weapons that are on the throne if you've already got the weapons on the Starscream? Do you come with 4 weapons?
He does. So he comes with a different set of null rays that attach to the shoulder pads because they are they're a little bit more it needs something a little different because they're so tight to the shoulder pad. So they actually do give you another set of null rays for it.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's cool. So you can do a little point with them, and it looks pretty good.
Who disrupts my coronation?
Exactly. It's cool. I'll get them into a pose at some point and just put them up and maybe take some pictures of them, but that's about it. I really just wanted the chair.
It's a cool chair.
All right. We will come to the end with Dr. Pants, who I've heard has a significant amount of figures to show off this week.
I had too much last time, so pretty much a lot of them just got saved for this time. But first one I'll show off because Darryl already showed it off. I also got Studio Series 86 Starscream. And I already had Earthrise Starscream, so why get this? Because I'm more of a movie fan than I am a Starscream fan, and I need a Starscream from the movie because he's significant.
You needed a chair. You needed a chair.
Actually, what I really wanted was him to be able to do this because the cape does unfold and he can throw his arm out and the cape will flap out like he's throwing his arm out and throwing the cape. And I think that's really cool. Like, yeah, it is a plastic cape, but that's a cool effect and I kind of love it. So he can get some cool poses, but yeah, so
DJ Ronan is proud of you for supporting the Legion of Starscreams.
It's what I'm here for. But I will be selling my Earthrise Starscream because I don't need it. It's the same one. So anybody needs it, hit me up.
DJ Ronan will be buying your Earthrise Starscream for the Legion of Starscreams.
Okay, fair enough. I did also pick up Legacy Iguanus because it's a pretender and we never get really cool pretender figures anymore. And this guy's awesome. I love the core class figures. Like weird little purple lizard robot who turns into a motorcycle. And he's really posable. Like he can do some pretty cool stuff for how tiny he is. So that's a lot of fun. He goes with my, what were they? Prime Masters were the pretenders a couple of lines ago. Yeah. And of course he doesn't scale with them at all, but he's there. He's got a place to be. Next up, I got a bunch of figures from Editor Mike, and I showed off one of them before, and that was Cybertron Jetfire. But the other ones I got from him, I got Energon Slug Slinger for my Unicron Trilogy collection.
It's a terrible figure.
Why is it terrible?
He's impossible to transform.
I have transformed him back and forth multiple times. He is easy to transform. What are you talking about?
He stays in alt mode?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
It all clips together. What are you talking about?
Maybe I've just had broken ones because they're just. It seems to be a terrible figure to transform.
Dr. Pants, we have an opening for Toy Guy on Transmissions if you're interested.
Getting the axe live on camera.
I mean, if you're gonna pass out positions, I'll take number one Beast Wars fan. But
yeah,
I don't know if you can afford that position, Dr. Pants.
I already got the taco tank. I'm in this. No, I will say this, Darryl. This figure is not like an intuitive transformation. Like I feel like every time I do it, I have to relearn it, but it does stick together. It's just weird. It's a really weird transformation. But you know, I like it. It's different, and it's not one of the combining Autobots, so its transformation isn't. It doesn't look completely terrible in either mode. He looks pretty good in robot and in jet mode. The other figure I got from Editor Mike is I got me an Energon Scorponok, and he is complete.
Cool.
He is just fun, big, and chunky, and I love it. I just love it. There aren't many Energon figures I really wanted, but I always wanted a Scorponok, and I can never find one complete. So shout out to Mike for hooking me up here. I got two more figures to show off. One of them, I raved about this when they announced it when I was on the show, but I did find one at my local Walmart. I got the reissue of Beast Wars Cyber Shark, and I am just so damn happy. I love this toy as a kid, and man, oh man, the fact that they released this one aside from others, I'm just so happy with. Look at that face. How can you not love that toothy grin? Are you gonna, Nope, you're not gonna focus. That's okay. But he is cool. I mean, his chest flips open with a little hammerhead, and you can just not fire anymore because the spring is crap now. But he's got little missiles in the back there, so you can put those in his chest instead. And
it's safe now.
Yeah, I don't want safe toys. I want to fire a missile across the room and lose it. I want to feel like a kid again.
You want Boba Fett poke your eye out missile launcher.
I do. He's got his little tail weapon that, of course, is spring loaded and it's a little hacksaw thing. This is just pure nostalgia. I love this toy so much, so I'm happy to have this in the Beast Wars collection. And another pseudo Beast Wars figure is I got Beast Machine's Dinobot Striker, who is a repaint of Beast Wars Neo Saberback. Is that the name? Yeah, Saberback.
Oh.
And he is like 50% gold plastic.
Don't breathe on him.
He's okay so far. He's okay. There's one peg that did pop that broke, but otherwise
one of the side panels.
Yeah, it's one of these
One of the
side
little-
panels.
Yep.
Yep.
There's like 4 of them at the store, and each one of them have one of those pegs on the side panels that's broken off.
Yep.
Well,
But-
you know, Saberback figures heavily into the Beast Wars comic we're reviewing this week.
Exactly. So it felt like a good time. And also, like, I love this stupid weapon, the tail, which is it's just his tail. He's just holding his tail, but then you pull it back and
Don't do that too hard. Don't do that too hard.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I sat here doing it before the show. He's fine. How great
Toy
would that have been that
crumbles to dust on
Yeah,
live
I
on
just-
camera.
I just pull it back and it just explodes. It does say on the TF wiki that despite the fact that he is heavily gold plastic, these things haven't like disintegrated yet. So
Yeah.
yet, but that's what I picked up. Also, apparently he has a secondary mode where he's a dead Stegosaurus with a flower growing out of his back, and that's what the tail's for. I don't know. I haven't done that yet. I haven't really transformed it much. He's just gonna sit on the Beast Wars shelf with everything else. But that's what I got.
All right.
Nothing terrible happened. We're okay. Toy's still fine.
And that will take us to the end of this week's Trips to the Store. Thanks, everyone, for watching. We really appreciate your support. Again, if you'd like to help us out, you can go to transmissionspodcast.com/support. That's where you can sign up on Patreon or PayPal to help us help support the show and help keep us going. If you'd like to leave us feedback, you can go to transmissionspodcast.com/feedback. That's where you can leave us voicemails, emails, contact us on social media. You can even leave comments right below this YouTube video if you like. Lots of good ways to get in touch. We do like getting feedback, and we do respond to feedback when we can. So, you know, check it out. We particularly like voicemails because those are great to play on the show. So
Just don't correct Darryl on his Beast Wars stuff because he'll just yell at you.
It'll be deserved, but yeah, don't do it.
all right, everyone. Thanks again for watching and listening. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.